I am taking part in the theNano's challenge for using combo decks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the deck profile really quick, just to give you a run through of what I'll be running. You should see it on the screen about now. Standard empty jar list, net decked from MMF. I've main decked copies of Level Limit Area B and Source Revealing Light over Mind Control. I'm expecting a lot more warriors, but if I see that people on ladder are not using as many warrior decks, then I'm going to swap them out for the swap the 3 cards here for the mind controls. Yeah, not really too much to say about the list, pretty standard. If you've checked out my deck profile on the Goat Guys channel, you'll know exactly how this operates. So yeah, let's get a few duels in. Okay, hold up. Forgot to disable the signs. So let's see what I get with. I didn't save my profile pic. Let's see what they go for. So my hand is not that great. So let's see what I draw into. If my draw's not very good, then I'm likely going to pass turn. And we're starting off with Thunder Dragon, so expect there to be Chaos Turbo. I'm not sure why they've gone and played it like that, but aim of the video isn't really to judge how people play. I don't know why they done that. Why would you do that? But anyway, let's see if I can get chat on. Yeah, if there's a Magician of Faith, then there's not really too much I'm going to do. So I'm going to go straight to my main phase 1. I mean, in this scenario, Mind Control would actually be better than my kind of like meta call of expecting there to be a lot of warrior decks. So maybe I will swap out. Yeah, let's see what Upstart gets me. I don't really care about swords. All I want to see is, I'm just going to pass turn here. Let's see if he's got the Magician. If he's got the Magician, then fair enough. I'm not really much I can do. Let's see. Yeah, I'm expecting to get blown out. There we go. I'll go let my opponent play it out. It's obvious if they're not very good with the deck, because if they're actually good with the deck, then they would actually go. They'll actually use, kind of like, have kept everything. Let's see what they go for. Kaiku. Okay. I've got here, yeah, swinging for 21. I've got another 2 turns before I gotta react. And I have no idea why they didn't fire off the charity, but anyway. I'm still in my draw phase. I don't know whether I should just scoop right now or whether I should just, like, if he plays MST, I'm actually going to set reload and see what I draw into, because I don't really want to give away what I'm. If it's MST, then I'm going to scoop. Yeah, I'm gonna admit defeat there. So the main deck. So yeah, the obvious choice I'm going to make is side into Mind Control. They don't actually know what I'm playing, so that's actually a benefit. I was going to scoop it up anyway. It just turns out that they have Trapdoor Shoot. I don't think there's anything else I want to be doing, because I want Book of Moon in case I get the situation where I have to loop morphing gel or go into tomato with salvage of tomato. So let's see. So I'm going first, and I could set tomato, or I can just, you know what? My opponent doesn't know what I'm playing. Okay, so I'm gonna pass turn here. I think that's the correct thing for me to do. Let's see, because if they drop a tomato of their own, at least I can crush a tomato. That's a bit unfortunate. It's typical. Can't be helped. Just gotta go with it. So yeah, I'm definitely discarding the Shallow Grave. But what do I discard next? A feather doesn't really do much for me in this instance. I'm probably, if that's Magician, then I'm a bit stuck. But at least I've got the option of going Mind Control. It's probably gone in. Like, there's no way I'm playing around Trap Dust Shoot. Let's be honest. Okay. Yeah, they should know that I'm on empty jar by now, but yeah, that's the thing. Mind Control. Just have to fire it loose. Stop. Don't let them have the Magician. Or I'd pick up a Decoy Tree, which works out in my favor. In this case, I can set the tomato because Nobleman. I've got the second tomato in hand, so I'm going to set the tomato here, and I'm going to pass back change control. So that actually works out in my favor, because if he was going to make the move anyway, so I want to hold on to True Nade until the last possible moment. I don't want to blind True Nade. Dear. Here we go. Yeah, it's just Chaos Turbo doing its thing. Not really much I can do. Let's see what. I'm interested. That's really bad. Like my opponent really, unless my opponent's got Regeki Break set, or they drew into the Thunder Dragon like that. That's I don't actually know. Okay. Yeah, my opponent's just played this really badly. Like, why would you do that? Unless you've got Chaos Monster in hand. Like, seriously. Sorry about that, folks. Tomato effect. Because in this scenario, it depends what I draw. Because in all likelihood, I'm going to be going. If I go tomato, then I can't. I'm gonna end with Sangan. Or I just go into No, I think I gotta go into tomato. Let him banish it. So at 400. Okay. I'll take 3200. Yeah, my opponent's just playing badly. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't banish my monsters. Mind control's not going to do me much good. I can set tomato, but it depends what he draws into. I just set the tomato here. If he's got nobleman, then you have nobleman. Yeah, my opponent's just playing this really badly. So tomato, grab Sangan. So that's really, yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah, it's not really too much for me to say here. My opponent, if my opponent had actually kept the Thunder Dragon, yeah, was going to say that my opponent's already attacked. Right, let's see what I draw. Yeah, that works. So, so obviously I'm going to enter my battle phase, attack, get Cyberjaw, activate Tayu. Let's see what I get off. So I'm going to go attack for 400. Yeah, my opponent had, I don't want to go for more, I want to go for Cyberjaw. So, yeah, it's correct for me to set the Cyberjaw. Tayo on the Cyberjaw effect. So I might actually pull this off. Not with that. Think. Yeah, I've got to do it that way. But at least my opponent's got monsters in graveyard, so I can actually go. Spell reproduction, discard. I'm not even gonna bother trying to. So it's Dust Tornado, Kaiku, Dust Shoot. I got combo actually. So I don't actually need to like you've already given away the if you wanted to play on mind control, you should have set your whole. You should have just set all the monsters, but it doesn't matter because I've got. Yeah, you already gave away. So I definitely want to go Shallow Grave, get back Cyberjaw. So, yeah, there's not really much for me to think about. I'll definitely go Spell Reproduction, discard Premature Burying, Giant True Nade, summon, grab back Tayo, Shallow Grave, get back Cyberjaw. So yeah, so I'll go. So yeah, it's just trivial. Yeah, come on. Oh, actually no. So yeah, my opponent. I know it's a misclick. Thank you. Right. So yeah, no, I just don't. Yeah, it's reproduction. Get back the tail. So I'm going to slow roll this and just This is the easy bit, right? You top deck the Tayu and yeah, just pop everything. Like, I'm not gonna bother using mind control. Banish 5. So yeah, that's a really good TT book soak spy set. So I'm just saying 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that. I mean, I've actually got options here. I've actually that's yeah. I should have, maybe in hindsight, I probably should have kept the premature burial because it would have gone really nicely with the Book of Moon. But no. Excuse me. So that puts me down to 13. Yeah, I definitely want to go Feather with the Phoenix. Yeah, definitely want to put Tayo to the top of the deck. Activate pot, draw 2. And use Upstart to draw 1. And use Upstart again to draw a second one. Yeah, I definitely want to use Reproduction here. What I'm really digging for right now, target Shallow Grave. What I'm really digging for is a card destruction right now. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that the Shallow Grave got yeah, so I'm just clarifying that I didn't really need to say it, but I just like to be clear with the way that I do this. Yeah. I just need my opponent to just, yeah, I mean, like, really, I don't really care at this rate. Yeah, no, it's a bit of lag. Yeah, that's game. I mean, my opponent's not really being discreet about where he's putting them off, but I don't think it matters at this stage. 16, let me just double check. Hold up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's game. So now I technically don't need to do this, but I have the combination in my hand. Let me just count, quick hand count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I mean, I've got game here, but no, what I want to, no, my opponent hasn't sided Necromana King. So yeah, that's game. So you discard hand. Yeah, that's game. It's going to go draw 20 total. You only have, yeah. So I got lazy. I mean, like, I haven't really got lazy per se, but it'd be interesting to see my opponent's size in Necromana King, which actually gives me an opportunity to actually, like, if my opponent's size in Necromana King and I do the combination with Morphing Jar, then I'm stuck. But if I do the combination with Mind Control, well, with Cyberjar, then I'm actually in a better position. So I'm actually going to leave it as it is, because mind control is just really important in this matchup. Being able to steal Faith that's summoned off your Cyberjar, take your control of your opponent's Cyberjar. Yeah, I think there's not really much else for me to say. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what my opponent is. Yeah, I'm just going to. That's me done. So let's see what my opponent sides like. I'd expect them to side. I don't think they're that familiar with the matchup. Well, they're playing terribly. I'll be honest. They're playing quite terribly. Like they only won game one because because they could resolve. They could do their full combos, playing terribly and discarding all their Thunder Dragons. So let's see. Like if I draw Tayo, that's probably game over right there. So my hand is so like really he has to return Morphing Jar here. Question now is like I can play Mind Control. Nah, I can't really take the only problem I've got is that my opponent really should expect Mind Control to be in my hand. Well, should expect me to have Mind Controls. So I just have to I'm going to Mind Control. He has to Solemn. If it's Dekoichi, then yeah. I mean, like either way, he's stuck. Yeah. Hold up. Mind Control. That's quite easy for me. Thunder Dragon. Yeah, I probably want to save my True Nate. Yeah. So the reason I'm asking the Gate Summon is because I know he flipped the summon, but I have to ask it. It doesn't matter, mate. It didn't matter. I know he's got. At the moment, I don't really care about anything else. I mean, I'm not going to reload quite yet. So I'm actually going to go end phase, pass back, change control, and let him go. And if he tries... Yeah, my opponent's just playing terribly. Like really badly. Like, if I take a 1400... He has to have another dust shoot, right? Standby. Main phase. If we here's the thing. If he goes I think I just try to attack, right? Because yeah, I don't really in this matchup. Kaiku doesn't really do much against me. Yeah, I mean, I expect the set card to be either ring or book. But if I run Tomato into Dekoichi, that gets me to Sangan, and then Sangan will get me to what Sangan I'm going to normal summon and let him. I have to ask. Yeah, you gotta do that. That's fine. I'll take that. That just means that I don't have to worry about Solemn down the line, and I've basically traded. Mystic Tomatoes become a 4K Mystical Space Typhoon effectively. Because yeah, the problem is that if I play Trunade right now, then yeah, playing the Trunade right now would be terrible because that wouldn't 1400. Yeah, my opponent's not going to. So unfortunately, the Shadow Grave is dead right now. I wouldn't be surprised if that's another Solemn. But he could be baiting me. What spell? Okay, so it could be Sanguine, it could be Decoy, it could be Serpent. And the problem is that he's already seen my hand from Trap Dust Shoot, so there's not really going to be any other opportunity for me to use the Mind Control again. So I just gotta go for it, and it is a Faith, and that's actually really good for me because I can actually go flip 7. Yeah, target Mind Control. So I just I'll go with the Mind Control. Now, what do I actually want to do? Do I want to? The problem is that if I set the reload right here, it might. Yeah, I don't think like. I really want to save the Trunade for a couple like when my opponent. I mean, like I could set the Shallow Grave right here, because the Shallow Grave isn't really doing much for me right now. But it would suck if that got hit by something. So I'm going to set the reload, and I'm going to pass back to my opponent and then turn. And I'm safe because I've got spell reproduction discard for me to go back, so it's alright. So yeah, I don't like setting Magician of Faith is quite bad in this position. I don't know why. I'll have to review the review afterwards, but yeah, it's just So I take the 1700. I'm not going. So standby, main phase. So here's a good. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about now, because if I don't do something, then I'm going to actually like my opponent's just baiting the Mind Control. So that's the thing. Do I actually want to take the bait? Because probably the best thing for me to do is Trunade, get back the reload that I've got set. Yeah, it's fine if like I'll go with that line. Like I think I've got to go for it now. Activate Trunade. So yeah, there we go. Activate reload. And so yeah, I just need to play around. So he'll be relieved that the Mind Control's gone. So let's see what draw 6. Okay, that's pretty good for me. So that's pretty much combo. Yeah, that's combo there. Let's see what I get off. Let's see what I get off the jar. Yeah, as I said, that was a bait. Yeah, nah, it doesn't matter. I'll just summon that in attack, because I'm not really going to be using Jar for this combination. I don't really want to be using yeah, my opponent clearly doesn't know the shuffling rule. Yeah, it's not really much point on me. He's got 6 in hand. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, I knew that was true. I don't even know what benefit you gain from that. Yeah, I don't really care. Go ahead. So off Shadow Blade. Yeah, you've been playing that. Yeah, I don't really care. So I was right on the money. Yeah, you don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, let's see what. Yeah, I gotta. Okay. Upstart Goblin. Draw me a card. So here's the turning point. Because the question now is, do I go Feather of the Phoenix? No, I've got to draw into mind control now. Here's the problem I've got. Okay, my opponent's got 8 in hand. So all I really need is to get into Serious Spell and... Yeah, I think I gotta go Upstart for sure. I think I'll go Upstart. There we go. So annoyingly, I'm gonna have to do the double reproduction. So yeah, I topped it in mind control, which is good. Yeah, I'm gonna go spell reproduction. Discard book and reload. Heavy Storm book. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Hold up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Zangan. Get set. If you pot. Thunder Dragon. So yeah, this is a bit annoying. Yeah, definitely gotta set those two, right? Then I'm going to activate reload. Yeah, because I need yeah, definitely need to go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because because actually all I need to do is yeah, that's the actual game because Feather the Phoenix. Yeah, I've got to make this awkward play. It's an awkward play, but I'm gonna have to make it. Yeah, it's a bit annoying because I don't really. I definitely want to play. I definitely want to play the Shadow Grave. Like I just need to hope that I just make sure that I mind control, grab the Necromantic King. Spell reproduction, discard. So I just need to hold up. Banish first. Sangan. Yeah, I definitely will go Feather the Phoenix. Yeah, I just go backup play. Yeah, so that actually that's actually really convenient that I top deck that. No, if you don't have response, then I'm going to slam down this. If not, it's game with or without the zero spell. So yeah, that's game 1. So I'm actually going to grab the replay for that. Just have a quick have a quick review of that game. So yeah, bear me a second. Yeah, without game 1, my opponent was just drew the stones, and you see how just being really patient really helps a lot. So yeah, bear me a second. So yeah, just a quick dual review of what we've been through, just so you know what we're dealing with. So yeah, my opponent had everything. My opponent had Trapdoor Shoot, Solemn Judgment, and Necromana King, and I still played around that. Yeah, my opponent opened broken. Like, why? Why would you do what they did? You see what they did, okay? They discard the Thunder Dragon, and they don't add all 2 copies to the hand. Like, why? Just go charity, discard Serpent and Thunder Dragon. And you shit ton load like Jupers. You had the fucking card destruction as well. Anyway. So yeah, my opponent had everything. Like, yeah, just quick. And then the Trapdoor Shoot. So yeah, that's why I scooped it up, because I decided I didn't want to give my opponent information. So yeah, I'm a bit surprised that. Yeah, so this is where I scoop it up, and I just pass through the combo. Like, yeah, this will probably be a last duel actually. Like, I only managed to get in the 1 game, which is a bit rubbish, but it's just a quick duel, kind of like quick review of the deck profile, and try and get a few games in. But to be fair, I'm a bit tired, so yeah. Yeah, I forgot to go to my phases. Yeah, I just pass it. That, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so I just go mind control, flip some, draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. Like, why aren't you I would discard. Yeah, you really shouldn't have discarded Rogeki Break in this position. That's the worst thing you can do. I'd probably have gone with the Chaos Sorcerer. Excuse me. Now, why you would do that is beyond me. So yeah, I went into another tomato here. Yeah, like, why my opponent? I'm lucky my opponent just doesn't know how to play the deck properly. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's just you can learn stuff from even your opponents playing terribly. I mean, I could have even gone. I didn't know it was nice saying it, but I just played the safest move I could, and yeah, that's pretty much combo there. Yeah, my opponent's just. And the great thing about having, depends how I feel. Maybe, no, tomorrow's not going to be a good day now that I think about it. I'm going to be off to locals, but just quick duel review. Just, like, if you want to see me play it in real time, you can go back into the stream and have a look. So just quick review. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, so you see here, this is where I asked my opponent. Yeah, sorry Shadowbee. Hi Shadowbee, and sorry if I'm just going through what you've already seen. I just want to have a quick review, see what my opponent had. Yeah, I mean, like, really, like, I can change it to log form. We can have a look at how long the game lasted, like, in log format. I won't play game 3 actually. Now that I think about it, I just. Yeah, so just. Yeah, so you see here, just manipulate. this is the one thing that I like when I play the deck, where I manipulate the draws and just stack the deck how I want it. Yeah, discarding Book of Moon actually hurt me quite a bit, like, to be fair, but I'm just pretty confident that when it comes to this sort of stage, that's the thing with Chaos Turbo, if they don't have anything set, then you're pretty much in the clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a neat trick that I learned from well, that I found from TK Griffiths. When you just so you see here I've actually got 9 cards and eight in hand. I mean, I could have set a card and just been like, okay, fine, I just discard Thunder Dragon, fail to search, and then just put off the combo. But nah, when you got game and it's easy, you might as well go for it. So let's see. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Just have it as log, and then go back in. Let's just have not that. Anyway, I'm gonna scroll right down to the bottom. So yeah, that's 40 minutes on average. Yeah. So assuming that my duels last about 40 minutes, hopefully if I get 3 games in, that's 2 hours. So yeah, yeah. What I'll do is I'll just go back into a deck constructor, just so that everyone can see what the build is. Yeah, just ignore the fusions. Probably the only time fusions come up is if you, for whatever reason, decide to go side in mind control against Cyberstein decks for whatever reason, and they don't like it's probably very rare that happens. Maybe I should give it a try to see, decks like dedicated Cyberstein strategies. Maybe I can side in mind control for that, but really I'll probably be best trying to stall them out and waiting for Book of Moons to out whatever they got. But I'd also be signing Compulse against the matchups, because I want to, like, if they don't summon Fiend Skull Dragon, then you Compulse away the Dark Bolter, or because you don't really care about Last Warrior, you go Saboteur, Book of Taya. So yeah, that's the profile. I think that's a good point for me to stop. Thanks for tuning in. This will also go up on my YouTube page, so I'll leave a link to that. And yeah, see you on the next one.